All right, we're going to head out to Cali for the Santa Anita Derby here coming up. Grade 1, 750K, mile and an eighth. A lot of familiar faces to this race coming back again this year. Now, unlike the Wood and the Bluegrass Stakes, who haven't been able to produce Kentucky Derby winners in decades, been a lot of Santa Anita Derby winners of the Derby recently. We had I'll have another in 12, California Chrome in 2014, and Justify back in 2018. So a lot of these, a lot of good horses coming through Santa Anita as of recent. Now this year, a little bit different. I don't think these horses are quite near the top of the crop, but this is a tough year anyway to judge, except for a few horses. So they're right in there in the mix with these other horses. So let's get into it. The number one, we've seen him before, Roman Centurion. He ran second in the RB Lewis behind Medina Spirit. Got a fourth place in the San Felipe behind Medina Spirit and Life is Good in that one. Wasn't able to keep up with the tops. Life is Good was probably going to be the favorite in this race. I'm sure he was. He scratched, injury, not running. So that changes everything, of course. Roman Centurion now, they got him at 8-1, being ridden by J.J. Hernandez. He's been riding him his whole career. Back aboard him again. Of course, not to have to worry about Life is good for him. But Roman Centurion's got his work cut out for him in this one, that's for sure. Number 2, at 7-2, we got Dream Shake. This one ridden by fake Derby winner Flavian Pratt. Now he's jumping on the board. This horse who was ridden before by Joel Rosario. The horse only ran a couple of races. He was third in the San Felipe. Not really able to do anything with the likes of Medina Spirit and Life is Good as well. But he did run third. Okay breeding out of this horse. I'm not really looking for too much out of this one though. With Flavian Pratt aboard, they do have him at 7-2. I think that's a bit low. But hey, we'll see what he's got. Number 3, Rock Your World. It's a Candy Ride horse. Umberto Rispoli is riding him. Only thing, he's a turf horse. I don't really like when they do that. They take a horse that's a turf horse and then they switch him up to the dirt all of a sudden. I don't always think that that's really good. Horse probably not going to be able to handle it. He did have a couple of good races, couple of wins. So, he's 2 for 2 with life, undefeated. So you definitely want to, I guess, keep your eye on him. I just don't really like this horse in this race. They got him at 4-1. I don't like the surface change. And plus, they're switching him not just to dirt in any old dirt race. They're switching him to dirt for the Santa Anita Derby. Don't think that's a good idea. But like I said, they got him at 4-1. I definitely don't like him at that price. But some people might like the horse. Hey, what do you know? Number 4, we got Edwin Maldonado aboard Parnelli. Now, this horse, we got 3rd in the Sham, and then he was 5th in the Robert B. Lewis. Once again, I think it's proven he can't run with the likes of horses like Medina Spirit and Roman Centurion. He's back up in it again, though. We'll see what he's got to come at him with this one. He's probably going to run up front. I think he's probably going to run out of gas. But I don't know. We'll see. Next, we got the number 5, Back Ring Luck. All right. Coming off 2 wins in a row. Tyler Bates is riding this horse now. Gabriel Saez was riding him. I guess he's riding somewhere else now. Not riding him today. John Court rode him in his last race. Got a win there as well. So Tyler Bates is aboard him now. He's trained by John Sadler. They got him at 20-1 for a reason. Probably outclassed, but the horse closes well. He's got a lot of experience at this distance, so there is a reason to play him in this race. The jockey knows the horse, knows the track well, Tyler Bates. So there might be a reason that you want to play this horse, Back Ring Luck. I don't know if I'll be throwing him in there, but probably looks to stalk the pace, probably look to get in some good position, and hey, he might be able to hit the board. Number 6, we got Otto the Legend. lightly raced, only got 1 week win in a maiden special weight. Uh, two runs, one race at 6 furlongs, fourth in that one. Then he got a slow win at a mile and 1/16. So they're throwing Mario Gutierrez aboard this horse. He did get a win in 2012 aboard I'll Have Another. Steven Asmussen's putting him in there. I don't know. I guess Asmussen just is trying to get lucky and get a Derby horse this year. I don't know. I don't really like this horse. I think he's outclassed, but who knows? Under race, maybe he can get lucky and do something. Number 7, we got Medina Spirit. The favorite, they got a 5-2 favorite. This is a Baffert horse. I mean, Baffert's won this race 9 times, looking for number 10. He's got 2 horses in this one. The only problem with this horse is had to face Life is Good. Lost to Life is Good twice, not facing Life is Good this time. Horse is not going to be a 5-2, I don't think. Probably going to be closer to 6-5, 7-5. Johnny Velasquez aboard this horse. Now, Johnny Velasquez has never won the Santa Anita Derby before, which is a great excuse for him to go ahead and add this race to his resume. So I'd be looking for Johnny Velasquez to get in a good position here. Probably going to stalk the pace. Definitely going to be in position to hit the board here. Now, we're going to see how it plays out in the end. But you got Bob Baffert, you got Johnny Velasquez. Hard to bet against this horse coming in the money. Number 8, interesting choice here, Law Professor. Now, this horse is ridden by Kent Disormo. Kent Disormo got a win on this in this race a couple of times before. Back in '97 aboard Freehouse. Now, that was, I don't know if you all remember Freehouse. Freehouse was a good horse. The only problem is he just couldn't beat Silver Charm. But he and Silver Charm got into it a few times in duels. Wasn't able to come through, but very strong competitive horse. He also got a win back, when was that? That was an Exaggerator, 2016. Disormo won this with Exaggerator. So Disormo is no stranger to the Santa Anita Derby. He's coming out with this horse, Law Professor. Good breeding. He's out of Constitution. Decent horse. Got Ghost Sapper on the other side. So a decent breeding with this one. Good jockey. Just lightly raced horse once again. 2 races, a 6.5 furlong race, and then he ran a mile race, got a win. Okay race, decent time. Nothing to really write home about though. But you might want to look at this horse, 10-1, Law Professor, Kent Disormo. Now, next, we got the 9, the great one. This one, as you probably guessed, is out of Nyquist. As all these Nyquist progeny are coming out, they have a lot of Gretzky references behind their names. This one's a Louisiana-bred horse. Going to have his work cut out for him here. Trained by Doug O'Neill. Abel Cedillo is riding this horse. He's run some decent races before. Likes to run up front. I think he's probably going to be under a lot of pressure. I'm pretty sure he's going to be under a lot of pressure in this race, and he's really going to have his work cut out for him running up front, trying to go this 9 furlongs. If he can put off the competition, hey, maybe he can win. They got him 8-1. I don't know if he's going to be able to do that. I think he's really going to probably fall apart. He's probably going to be forced all the way out to the lead and then probably not be able to withstand. Could be looking at some crazy fractions in this one, maybe 45. Number 10, we got Defunded. Another horse you want to keep an eye out for because he's being ridden by Mike Smith. Mike Smith has won this race the past 3 years. Justified, Roadster, and Honor AP last year. So you definitely can't discount Mike Smith in this one. He's also trained by Bob Baffert. So once again, can't count out Defunded. I don't really like the horse as much as Medina Spirit, but Defunded, dialed in horse. Mother's Father's Touch Gold. So we got a lot of breeding to talk about in there with this horse in this race. Only problem is he hasn't gone this distance. 5.5 furlong and a 6 furlong is all he's done. Last one was a win with Joel Rosario aboard, so a decent win, 6 furlongs and 109 here at Santa Anita. So Mike Smith jumping aboard, big question mark, big question mark. How far can this horse really go? You might think he can go ahead and get the win. I can see why you'd say that. You may be faster, Medina Spirit. You might be able to go out there and get the win. Coming off the pace, I think that's going to help, because I think the pace is going to be too fast for these horses. So probably going to be coming off the pace. That's good for Mike Smith. So the way I look at it, I got a lot of these horses up front. We got, like I said, the Great One, the 9 running up front. I got running right along with him, probably the number 4 with Maldonado on Parnelli. Right behind him, we got the 3 Rock Your World will be in there. I think the 5 Bad Ring Luck will be in there. And right along in there with the mix, but a little bit off of that pace, I think you're going to have the favorite, Medina Spirit. I think Johnny Velasquez won't fall for that bait so much. Keep him right off the pace just a bit. But I think he's going to be in there as well. As they come from off around the turn, I think you're going to see the front runner fall apart. Johnny V's probably going to take the lead there with Medina Spirit. Then you're going to see the others start to close in. I think Roman Centurion's going to make the move there. You can see Law Professor making the move. Defunded's going to make a move. I got it coming out with Medina Spirit on top. Johnny Velasquez, Bob Baffert with the win. Second place, I got the other Baffert horse, Mike Smith. Yeah, it's going with the Baffert double, or the Baffert exacta rather. The 10 running second. I've got the 8 Kent Disormo aboard Law Professor running in there at third, and Roman Centurion running fourth. Now, I know what a lot of you are probably going to say, Nate, you're going chalk again. You picked another favorite. All 3 races, you're going favorite. Well, it's not like I look at the race and say, hey, you know what, I think I'm picking the favorite this race. I handicap the race, and that's what I see. None of these are that strong, I think, but I just think you've really got the best jockeys, trainers, and horses for these races and distances in this. And I think the morning odds people have got it right this time. You know, they got it wrong a lot of times. But I think they've got it right. On some of these other horses, I really disagree. I think the money's really in the exactas and tries in this one. Like I said, the 10 here, I got him second. They got him 8-1. I think that's wrong, being with Mike Smith aboard him. He's not going to be 8-1, but you'll probably still get some money in there. And we look at the number 8 with Kent Disormo. People kind of forgot about him. They got him 10-1. I can see why they like some of these other horses, but I just, bringing Turf Horse up to number 3, 4-1, don't like that. Got Flavian Pratt on the 2, 7-2. I don't like that. So I think there's money in the exactas and the tries. I don't like to tell people how to bet. I mean, you really just want to, everybody's got different styles. Some people are looking to make even. Some people are looking for a big payout. Some people bet half the combinations in the trifecta, and they don't even come out ahead. That's a whole different story. But, yeah, I did take the favorites to win in these 3 races because that's what I think is going to happen. But I also think there's going to be some longer shots running in the second and third positions. And if you want to dare to go for the super, definitely there's almost always money to make there. So I always give the picks for the top 4. But, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Go Medina Spirit for the win. Johnny Velasquez gets his first Santa Anita Derby win, I say. Bob Baffert gets his 10th. All right, so see y'all after these races on Saturday. I'll let you know if there's any changes, any big scratches. Nothing I've heard of so far, but hey, there's plenty of time for that, so stay tuned.